Since the Federation began, the cruiser has been an essential part of the fleet. From screening against fighters in the Liam Wars to being the front line against the MRD and the flagships of lone admirals, the cruiser has fulfilled a variety of roles. Today, we're going to discuss those roles, and how the cruiser has evolved to become one of the most essential parts of the modern fleet. The original role of the cruiser is what is now taken up by frigates or corvettes. The cruiser was originally intended to travel in large packs and screen against fighters. In the John and Liam Wars, the Firestars faced a threat from the Liberty-class cruisers as well as the CR-90 corvettes. The cruiser continued to serve an important role into the Grenache War and past the United Colonies era. However, following this period, the cruiser was already being overshadowed by a smaller and near equally capable ship, the frigate. The only cruiser left in the Federation fleet, USS Saratoga, had been alone as the 3rd Division flagship of the 7th Fleet, a role which it still serves at the time of this video. However, as the Lexington-class frigates were finally being replaced and the destroyer was seeing a renewal in service, the cruiser was brought back out of the shadows and was redesignated for solo operations. These new cruisers would have the anti-fighter and anti-capital ship capabilities of the frigate, plus more, as well as the long-range solo capabilities, albeit for a shorter time, of a destroyer. The first new cruiser design was the Adelaide. It was a unique cruiser meant to act with only 2 ships, but also to supplement the larger ships of the fleet if needed. The Adelaides had a very unique system of operations. For the ships to operate solo successfully, they actually had to have 2 of the ships. One ship coordinated the fire control systems and the fleet sensors, while the other controls the command structure, the humanitarian assistance, and the picket systems. However, President Laporte ordered a new ship, the Chicago-class light cruiser. The Chicago is smaller and has less weaponry than the Adelaide, but has larger command centers and more solo capabilities. Today, the epitome of the cruiser concept is the Springfield class. It is a heavy cruiser that has the same capabilities as the Ohio class, as well as the anti-fighter systems of the frigates in the fleet. As with most things, the United Federation is the nation with the most cruisers in its fleet. The Federation Fast Cruiser Force, a division of the 1st Fleet, operates nearly all of the 150 cruisers in the Federation fleet, and sends the cruisers under its command on solo missions, rendering diplomatic facilities, humanitarian aid, and power projection, along with force if necessary, to any area within the Sun Prairie Nations. Additionally, the Republic of Valentino operates 30 of the Adelaide-class cruisers, and has stated that their government may purchase more. The Republic of Despa has ordered up to 20 of the ships, and Dauntless has considered at least 10 Adelaides before an economic struggle led to this order being cancelled. All in all, the cruiser has served a variety of roles over the years, and its current role is extremely important to the Federation and its allied countries, so we can safely assume that the cruiser isn't going anywhere.